What is karma? Many people talk about karma, but a lot of people don't really understand it. I think we all can agree on the fact that karma is you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. Everybody believes that. I don't think there's too many people in this world, no matter of what religious persuasion or background they may have come from, they all agree. What goes around comes around. That's essentially karma. So if you do good deeds, you get good results. If you do negative acts, you get negative results. So you get a reaction for every action that you perform. That simply is karma. Action and reaction. What many people don't realize is that karma doesn't take place simply within the capsule of one lifetime. Whatever we do and generate in terms of our actions in this lifetime will have an effect on us and will be a major determining factor for our next lifetime. In yoga philosophy, you can't really talk about karma without understanding and accepting reincarnation. That the soul travels from body to body, from birth to birth, lifetime after lifetime. The soul can enter different species of life, not just humans. A human being can enter another human species, or that soul can go down into a lower form, such as an animal, or that soul can go higher into a higher form, such as an angel, an archangel, or what they would say in Sanskrit, a deva, meaning a celestial being or a demigod type of nature. This is what's possible. And according to yoga philosophy, there are 8,400,000 species in the universe. Lots to choose from. So, karma is getting your just desserts. Sometimes things happen to people in life and they get very indignant, they get angry, they blame God. How could you do this to me? I didn't deserve this. Or this person, how could such a sweet, innocent person have had such a terrible thing happen to them? They didn't deserve that. And they blame God. But in actuality, these people are only getting the results of previous actions. Not in this lifetime. They may not have done anything in this lifetime to deserve the negative circumstance we now see them in. But they may well have, and you can bet they would have done something in a previous lifetime to generate this current misfortune or good fortune, whatever it may be. It's not God's fault. God simply allows us here in the material world to fulfill our desires. Here is an ego-based world where we think we are the center of the universe. It's all based on our ego. In the spiritual world, it's quite the opposite. It's all based on the satisfaction of God. God is at the center. So here, we try to orbit around our own egos. In the spiritual world, we orbit around God. Anyway, we're here. So we are the center of what goes on, and we have no one to look to but ourselves for our karmic results. So karma essentially creates two things. What goes around comes around. It creates a reaction to what we've done in the past. But most importantly, and the second part, is that when we go through especially a negative situation, it is meant to teach us something. We are meant to gain an important lesson from it. And that's what we need to take away with us from whatever situation we may find ourselves in. It is that lesson. Do we learn the lesson? If somebody abuses another person in a previous lifetime, then that person, the abuser, will be abused in this lifetime. And we say, how terrible, this person is being abused. What goes around comes around. Hopefully, through that abuse, they learn the lesson that they would never, ever again abuse any other soul. That's the lesson in that example. And if they learn that lesson, perfect. So this essentially is how karma works. And then the last point is we can get off the wheel of karma, of repeated birth and death. This hamster wheel that we find ourselves on. And one must recognize one's position as a soul in relation to God, in relationship with God, and that is the key to getting off the wheel of karma. Thank you.